Hello Aquarius, welcome to this space, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope this time finds you well. Well Aquarius, for those of you who are new here and do not know who I am, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is Wow Oracle, and that stands for Words of Wisdom. And I want to thank you for joining me here today. I hope you're able to find a message in my reading. Now for those of you Aquas returning, thank you so much for all your continued love and support. Thank you for joining me here once again. I appreciate each and every one of you more than you could possibly even comprehend. All right, Aquarius, well, today I am here to connect with you to do your energy reading for the time frame of November 8th through November 21st, 2020. Now, for those of you who've been here before, I know that seems different. Normally I do weekly readings, but I have a birthday/vacation trip planned for next week, so I will not be around to do your reading, and where I'm going, I can't exactly take my tarot with me. So, I want to make sure that I check in with all your energies for that 2-week period, so we are going to be doing a 2-week reading this week. Okay, so like I said, I'm here to connect with you to do your energy reading for the time frame of November 8th through November 21st, 2020. Now, although these are time-stamped, please understand that energy is not linear. It's fluid, so whenever your guides or your intuition leads you to this reading, there just may be something in it for you. Now, also remember, these are general readings. They cannot and will not resonate with everybody. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Also, Aquas, if you're here watching your sun sign and you're not finding your message, feel free to check out your moon, your rising, or your Venus signs. You may find clarity in those placements. And if at that point, Aquarius, you're not finding your message with me, we do have two options. You can either come back in 2 weeks when I'll be back and I'll have a whole new set of messages for you, or you can feel free to check out one of the other beautiful readers out there on YouTube. All right, Aquarius, given all that said, let's go ahead and explain the reading a little bit, because I am extending what I normally do since we are doing a 2-week spread. So what I'm going to be doing is, first and foremost, we'll be taking one card from the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle deck to get an overall feel of what the energy is like for the time frame of November 8th through November 21st, or whenever you're led to watch this reading. Now, this card may or may not make sense to you, because this can either be something happening externally, or it can also be internal underneath the surface, so take it as it fits. Also, if it doesn't resonate with you right away, come back. Come back later and watch the reading again. You may see how it fits into your life. Now, after we pull that card, I will get my initial feelings from it, and then we'll read the description from the book. And then after that, we're going to tap into the Spirit Animal Oracle deck to get you out a specific energy card for each of the 7-day periods. So we'll pull one for the first 7 days, and we'll pull one for the second 7 days to kind of see what Spirit is going to be talking with you about and what's going to be happening around you for those 2 weeks. Now after that, we'll get into our normal guidance cards where we see what energies can help to keep you grounded and what energies can help you to be more open. And then after that, we will finish out with the tarot, where we dive deeper into the specific energies that are going to be surrounding you for that 2-week period. All right, so given that whole spiel, I know it was a spiel, but I had to explain things. Let's go ahead and start your reading. So first and foremost, we're going to be tapping into the energy of Spirit through the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle deck to get you out one card for the overall energy of this 2-week period. So give me one moment while I tap in. All right, Spirit, so what message do you have for Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the time frame of November 8th, through November 21st, 2020, or whenever Aquarius is led to watch this reading. What message do you have for my lovely Aquas out there? All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and see what comes out. So, Spirit, what message do you have for Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What message do you have for Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Wow. All right. So your message came out, and we have got card number 25. Passion, love for life. So I feel like during this 2-week period, the fire is being reignited within your soul. And this is igniting so that you can understand where you're at, where you're going, why you're there, and what the next steps are going to be for your life. Now, this could have to do with a relationship. This could have to do with a job situation. It could have to do with a creative endeavor. It could have to do with your spirituality. Place it where it fits. But I feel like for this 2-week period, your passion is reignited so that you can feel the fire of life once again. These are choices. This is balance being brought back to your life. It's even possibly a partnership, because we do have a 2 here. Now with a 5, it's about change. So like I said, I don't feel like the fire was really burning for you, in the previous weeks. But now that fire is being ignited so you can feel the connection of life. And it's helping you to discover. It's helping you to discover and assess where you're at and to see that you are exactly where you're meant to be. I feel like for some of you Aquas, if you've been questioning where you're at, if you've been questioning what you're doing, if you've been questioning if you're on the right path, this is a card that's coming in to let you know that even if you felt unsure about any of those quarries, that fire is being ignited so that you can see the truth. Okay, Aquarius, but now what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and pull out the book, and we're going to read the description to get a little further insight into what Spirit's talking about with this passion, love for life. So give me one moment while I pull that up. All right, we have card number 25, passion, love for life. You are reminded to seek that which makes you truly happy. When was the last time your heart skipped a beat in excitement, or raced at the thought of new love or new experiences, or simply by being joyfully inspired by what life has to offer? Life flows when we follow our passion, when we do, say, or act in accordance with what makes our heart sing, not when we feel beholden or in a state of unrelenting boredom, apathy, or victimhood. Think of what you love to do, whom you love to be with, and where you wish to be. Passion for life has nothing to do with how much you have materially, but how rich your inner world is, and whether you're serving yourself by following your dreams. You can have passion for a person, a cause, a project, a place, a calling, or a many manner of things. Yet you need to be passionate about something. If you're struggling and feeling disconnected from what you really love, ask Archangel Metatron or your higher power to remind you of a moment in time when you felt truly alive, vibrant, and passionate. Maybe you've become dulled to all that life has to offer you. Yet each day offers a new opportunity to find beauty and joy once again. It may be time to start a new hobby, find a new interest, or seek out new people or places. Go with what your heart feels it wants to try, do, and experience. You may also be being asked to rekindle some romance and passion in an existing relationship, or to find it anew with someone else. Maybe you have settled for second best, sold yourself short, or shied away from any form of intimacy through fear of rejection or failure. And yet connection and intimacy make us feel alive and in touch with our true selves. Heart to heart, soul to soul, a deep connection with one who matches you vibrationally, body, mind, and soul is what you deserve and what you can achieve. But to earn that, you also have to be able to give that to another. Enter into the flames and whispers of your own heart, where true passion resides. Become aware once more of its calling in your life and of the possibility of leading a passionate life. Not a dull one shadowed by indifference, denial, or guilt, but a full, rich life where you look back with no regret at lost chances, meetings, or experiences. So you can say at the end of your days, I truly loved my life, and I did what made my heart sing. So, Aquarius, for this 2-week period, do what you love. Do what lights your fire. If it's a relationship, go for it. If it's a new creative project, do it. If it's a new job, seek it. Get out there, Aquarius, and do what lights you up, because it's time. It's time so that you can shift your energy into a more loving energy where you become passionate about your life once again. And that's what Spirit's saying. For this 2-week period, it is time to seek out what truly makes you happy. And then decide what area of life you want to move towards. For most of you, you're already on the right path. You're already making the right choices. You just really have to seek out the fire of life. Now, this could be happening externally. It could be happening internally. Take that how it resonates for you. But no matter how it resonates, just do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel alive. Okay, Aquarius? But now we're actually going to move forward in your reading, and we're going to pull out the Spirit Animal Oracle cards so we can get an energy card for each of the 2 7-day periods, okay? So give me one moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit, so what message do you have for Aquarius for the first 7-day period of this 2-week reading? What message do you have for Aquarius for the first 7 days of this 2-week period reading? What message do you have for Aquarius for the first 7 days? What energy is going to be around them? What would you like to share with them? What needs to be brought to their attention for the first 7-day reading? All right, Aquarius. So the message coming out for the first 7 days is Ant Spirit. Time to collaborate. So this could truly have to deal with you entering into a loving relationship with another, where you really begin to collaborate, where you really begin to fuse your energies together and see that the teaming up of you and this person is necessary. Now, this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This could be a new business partnership. It could be a new friendship. It could be you teaming up with a new company and starting a new job. But what I see here, it's time for you to begin to fuse your energy with another so you can begin to building the blocks of life, putting the pieces of the puzzles back together. Now, this is a new beginning. This is something entirely different, something entirely new. Now, I'm not saying that the path that you're on isn't correct or that the path that you're moving towards isn't the right one, but this is a new beginning on that path. This is new energy for your life because we have a 1 here. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity for you to fuse your energy with another, to create something, to build something, to create a relationship, to start a new job endeavor, whatever it is. This is a chance, an opportunity for you to use this inspiring energy to collaborate your energy with another to create something beautiful. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're actually going to pull out the book, Aquarius, and we're going to dive deeper into what Spirit's talking about with the Ant Spirit. So give me one moment while I tap into that and pull out that message. Now you have the power though. Spirit is telling me before I read this description, you have the power because the Ant Spirit is quite strong. They can hold hundreds of times their weight. So you have the power to overcome obstacles. You have the power to overcome obstacles. And as you team up with another person in your life, you really become a strong powerhouse. You really become a powerhouse, possibly a power couple, could be a power partnership. You're really able to just really fly through all obstacles and challenges because you have the strength within you two together to really do this. Okay, Aquarius? But let's go and see what Spirit's talking about with the Ant Spirit. So we have card number 1, Ant Spirit. Time to collaborate. When Ant Spirit comes to visit, it's to celebrate the benefits of working in a partnership with others as a part of a community or tribe. Spirit reminds you that to build your dream, you need to work with others, accept help, and trust in your most important partnership, the one you have with Spirit. Your intentions will come to fruition if you remain awake and focused on co-creating your reality with others and with Spirit. Remember that the world around you can easily seduce you if you don't have some sort of practice or discipline like meditation to keep you on track as you build the life you desire. Connecting with others and having accountability partners can be very helpful, as it's unlikely that everyone will fall asleep at the same time. The other message Ant Spirit holds is that you are now in an auspicious time to ask for help and receive it. Whether you need help assembling a team, finding a new tribe, or requesting assistance from others who are there for you, everything is working to support you right now. Wow, Aquarius. So you're really, for the first 7 days, you're really beginning to see that it's okay to ask for help. You're really beginning to see that there are people that are around you that support you, and that you can partner up with them to build something great, to build something beautiful. It's also time for you to spend some time in meditation, to center yourself, especially if you've been feeling all over the place. Spirit's telling me if you've been feeling all over the place, if you've been unsure about your path, if you've been unsure about where you're going, meditate, center yourself, spend some time in contemplation with Spirit so that you can receive the guidance that you need to then begin to move forward. So stay on track. Stay on track and know that everything is working to support you right now. Wow, what a beautiful message for the first 7 days. But let's go ahead and get your message out for the second 7 days. So Spirit, what message do you have for Aquarius for the second 7 days of this reading? What message do you have for Aquarius for the second 7 days of this reading? What message do you have for Aquarius for the second 7 days? What energy, what messages, what needs to be revealed to Aquarius? What are they dealing with for the second 7 days? All right, Aquarius, so the message coming out for the second 7 days of this 2-week reading is that Spirit. Ooh, a rebirth is assured. Okay. So definitely your life is gaining momentum. Especially if you've been feeling drowned, if you've been feeling out of sorts, if you've been feeling like life has just been heavy on top of you, know that as you reach out for help, as you ask for help in the first 7 days of this 2-week reading, you're then going to begin to shift the energy in your life into a more positive energy where a rebirth is assured, where something has ended. And I feel like this is your questioning of life. I feel like what's coming to an end is you being unsure of the path you're on and being unsure of where you lie in life. This is about that rekindling of the fire of your heart so that you can see you are where you're meant to be. And what's coming to an end is the questioning of that exact situation. Spirit's showing me that you're walking along your path and you're hitting walls and hitting walls and hitting walls. But then suddenly, as you reach out and ask for help, either heavenly or human, that wall drops. And when the wall drops, you light back up. You light back up and you feel the verve and the energy of life, and you begin to move forward once again, overcoming conflict, overcoming challenges, and changing your energy so that you can have a rebirth, so that you can feel secure in where you stand. So for the first week, ask for help. And for the second week, know that that help is going to lift you back up and a rebirth is assured. But now what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and we're going to read what the book has to say about this card to get some further insight from Spirit. So give me one moment while I pull that up. All right, I have number 5, Bat Spirit. A rebirth is assured. After something has run its course and died or been released, finished, surrendered, completed, or ended, there's a promise of a new beginning. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? That questioning of your path is coming to an end. That cycle has been completed. And now as you reach out for help, that rebirth that you need is going to happen. It says, rebirth is assured just as night gives way to dawn and the bat emerges from the darkness of a womb-like cave. Bat Spirit has come to remind you that this rebirth is a miraculous one. For the very best elements of what you had to give up in death of the old are still present in this new amazing life forming now. This is the miracle and magic of rebirth in every aspect of your life, including the rebirth of faith and your ability to establish new and healthy relationships. Bat Spirit reminds you that at present, you are in unknown territory and may feel as if you are lost. However, you're called to just trust that your intuition will be a reliable guide as you give birth to something new and unfamiliar. Bat Spirit has listened in the darkness of night and has heard all of your hopes and dreams, your fears and worries, and assures you that this new version of your dream, this move from darkness into light, from lost to found and death to rebirth, comes to fruition with love at its core. Bat Spirit asks you to trust that what seems to have died is actually shape-shifting into something even more meaningful and wondrous than before. If you feel you're in the dark, know that coming morning, all will be revealed and things will be in new form that is right for you. Wow. Okay, Aquarius, so as that passion is reignited, as you reach out for help, as you begin to heal relationships and create strong bonds with the people in your life, a rebirth of those relationships, a rebirth of those connections, a rebirth of you is assured. So feel that energy, embody that energy, and allow this rebirth to happen in your life. Okay, Aquarius? But now we're actually going to move forward. And now we're going to pull some guidance cards to see what energies can help to keep you grounded. And we're going to pull some guidance cards to see what energies can help you to be more open. Now, to do that, I will be using the Spirit Messages by Holland. So give me one moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit. So what messages do you have for Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the time frame of November 8th to November 21st, 2020. Or whenever Aquarius is led to watch this reading. What energies can help to keep Aquarius grounded, and what energies can help them to be more open? All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and see what comes out for you. So, Spirit, what energies can help to keep Aquarius grounded? What energies or messages can help to keep Aquarius grounded? What guidance from you and from the universe can help to keep Aquarius grounded? What energies and messages of love and light can help to keep Aquarius grounded? What can help to keep my Aquas grounded? All right, Aquarius, we do have 2 messages coming out for you now. The first one is to be proud. And what I see immediately with this card is you have made some major shifts, some major changes in your life as of lately. You have really given of yourself to a new situation, to a new life, to a new way of being, to a new way of thinking. And Spirit is so proud of you, and you need to be proud of you. It's time for you to reflect on what you've done, where you've been, what you've left behind, and what you have become. Because Spirit wants you to know they are proud of you. Now, what this card says is, it's time to celebrate all that you achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. Be proud of yourself, Aquarius. Now the second message is love. Oh, wow. Look at that. So we have 2 cards now depicting this beautiful, loving energy here. Spirit loves you. There are people in your life that love you. It's okay to reach out for help. It's okay if you need help in life. It's okay to collaborate. It's okay to let your guards down and to be open and to be vulnerable and to allow people in to help you because they love you and they want to see you thrive. They want to see you succeed. So don't be afraid to reach out when you need that help. Now what this card says is love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. So be open to love. Be open to what it can do for you. Be open to how it can support your life and how it can propel you forward. So this week, or for this 2-week reading, to stay grounded or to be more grounded, you need to be proud of yourself because Spirit's proud of you. Be proud of who you are and where you're at. And also know that there is always love around you. All you have to do is reach out for it. The love that you give can also be received back. And that's a beautiful energy to hold. It's a beautiful energy to hold. Love is the power that surmounts all. So allow love into your life and ground yourself in a loving energy. All right, but now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at the energies to help you to be more open. So Spirit, what energies can help Aquarius to be more open? What energies or messages can help to keep Aquarius to be more open? All right, Aquarius, so only one message did just come out for you, and it is relationships. All right, Aquarius, so have you been shying away from love? Have you been shying away from intimacy, like this card says, because of fear of failure or fear of rejection? Is this a romantic relationship? Is it a friendship? Is it a family connection? Have the relationships in your life lost their luster? Have they lost the happy times and the happy moments? If so, it's time for you to begin to fix those relationships. Begin to bring love back into the situation. And be proud of yourself as you do so. You have a power. You have a power this week to have a rebirth in every area of your life. For this 2-week reading. You have the power to have a rebirth in your relationships and in every area of your life. But you have to collaborate. If there is a relationship and there is a connection in your life that has lost its luster, that is not working out the way it was, that has changed, speak your truth. Be open to sharing how you feel. Don't hide away from it. Be honest, be open. And do it with power. Stand on your 2 feet. If it's someone you have to stand up towards, if it's someone that you need to reveal your truth, you just do it. Just do it because you'll feel better as you do so. You'll feel better as you release the pent-up energy you've been holding up inside. It's time to collaborate. It's time to be honest with the people in your life, with the connections in your life. Now, what this card says is relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. So there are lessons in the relationships that you have in your life. There's growth, soul growth, human growth, emotional growth in the relationships that you hold and in the relationships that you carry. This also speaks of being open to new relationships, being open to allowing new people to come into your life to support you. Maybe you're finding that the people that you're around right now aren't very supportive of where you're at or what you're doing or what you're choosing to do. And it's time for you to seek out those other people that can help you in those situations. But for the most part, what I'm getting with this card is that it's time for you to begin to heal the relationships in your life. Begin to collaborate or re-collaborate with those people so that you can have a rebirth in all areas. There's a lot of green that is out on the table here and a lot of red. So I feel a lot of root chakra. I feel a lot of heart chakra situations here, emotional connections, acceptance, relationships, and a lot of infinite support. So know that even though you may not feel the support in the relationships in your life, it's still there. And it's time for you to heal those relationships so you can open yourself back up to that loving support. So this week, or for this 2-week reading, to be more open. Be open to healing the relationships and also be open to allowing new relationships to come into your life. Okay, Aquarius, so wow, what beautiful oracle messages. But now what we're going to do is we're actually going to move forward into the tarot portion of your reading, where we dive deeper into the specific energies that are going to be surrounding you for this 2-week period. Now, with the tarot, we will look at the end. We'll look at the positive energies coming in. We'll look at what negative energies or challenges are coming your way. We'll look at how to best invite those positive energies in, as well as how the negative energies could affect you and things of that like. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So first and foremost, we're going to look at the positive energies coming in, as well as what negative energies or challenges are coming your way, because like I've said in the past, and I'll continue to repeat, we live in a world of polarity. And we really have to take the time out to look at both sides of the spectrum to gain a better understanding of how to best make our way through our lives, given all the different energies that come our way. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get into it. So Spirit, what are the positive energies coming in for Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the positive energies coming in for Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the positive energies coming in for Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, Aquarius, we have the Knight of Cups. And Aquarius, this is one of your cards. So this is about you being open to love. This is about you being open to move towards a relationship, whether romantic, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a family member, whatever it may be. It's you being able to offer out that cup of love once again, to heal something, to create something, to start something new. It's about you protecting yourself, but also being open to heal the relationships in your life. Now with this card, someone could be coming towards you with an offer of love. Someone could be coming towards you wanting to start a new relationship, and it's time for you to be open to that sort of situation. It's time for you to be willing to allow that loving energy to come in, because we do have a strong energy of relationships coming through for your reading. There's a strong energy of passion. There's a strong energy of sexual, emergence. So for some of you, this has to deal with a new romantic situation. Now, this could be with a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. Like I said, it could be also another Aquarius, because this is also Aquarius card, strong Pisces as well. Any of those energies for that matter. Maybe you're looking to start a relationship with one of those signs, or maybe there's healing that has to happen with one of those signs. But I see no matter the situation, there's a strong, loving energy coming in to support you, coming in to swoop you up, coming in to give you back your power, and to bring you back to a place of passion and energy and love. Now, like I said, this could be you moving towards someone, or it could be you or someone moving towards you. Whatever it may be, there's a strong, healing, loving energy that's all around you for this 2-week period. But let's go ahead and let's move forward. And now we're going to look at what negative energies or challenges are coming your way. So Spirit, what negative energies or challenges are coming towards Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What negative energies or challenges are coming towards Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, Aquarius. So we have the 9 of Wands. This hasn't been an easy road. Your life as of lately has been full of obstacles, full of challenges. Things have not exactly worked out the way you want them to. And for some of you, you've really shied away from fixing a situation. You really shied away from fixing a relationship because you already felt the damage that was done. It's like you walked into a battle and you were defeated. And now you're like, well, I don't know if I want to go there again. I don't know if I want to deal with that again. But see, the fact that this is coming out right next to the relationships card, it tells you that it's time for you to begin to heal some relationships in your life with whoever that relationship is with. Doesn't matter. Friend, family member, romantic partner, boss, coworker. Doesn't matter. It's time for you to begin to persevere through and heal those relationships. But I see for most of you, because of the damage that was done, because of the anger, because of the resentment, because of the change that has happened in that relationship or in that connection, you're really shying away. You're really shying away. You're quite defensive and you're quite hesitant about fixing the situation because you're actually scared of what might happen. You're actually scared of what might come of you trying to fix whatever this connection is. Now, this could be with an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. We do have fire energy here. It could be any sign for that matter, though. Place it where it fits. But I see that for this 2-week period, you want to recover a situation. But you're scared that if you begin to try that things are just going to fall apart. And things are going to become worse than they even were in the first place. So I see that's the kind of challenge that you're having for this 2-week period. Is you're having the challenge of wanting to fix something, but being hesitant of fixing the situation because you don't feel like you know how to do it. You don't feel like what's going to come of it. And you honestly, for some of you, I feel like the other person that you're trying to fix this with isn't really open to it yet. But it needs to happen. It needs to happen. There's a need for you to collaborate. A need for you to have a rebirth. It's a need for you to bring passion back to your life and to begin to heal the relationships. But you're hesitant. You're hesitant. And that's okay, I understand. Sometimes it's really hard to really step up to somebody and speak your truth about how you want to fix something. Because, we're all human. And it can be scary sometimes. It can be scary because you don't know. That person might be cool with it. That person might be open to healing a situation. Or that person might just lash out even more and cause more damage. So I see you having a challenge with that this week. But let's go ahead and let's move forward. And now we're going to look at how to best invite in the positive energies of the Knight of Cups and how the negative energies of the Nine of Wands might affect you. So Spirit, how can my Aquas best invite in the positive energies of the Knight of Cups? How can my Aquas best invite in the positive energies of the Knight of Cups, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? How might Aquarius best invite in the positive energies of the Knight of Cups? All right, so let's see what we came out. Let's see what came out for you. So we have the 8 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Tower card. So it's time for you to shake things up. It's time for you to take action. It's time for you to release the blocks that have held you back or have held you back from opening up to new love. That have held you back from refilling your cup of vitality, from refilling your cup of passion. It's time for you to take action. It's time for you to change the energy. It's time for a sudden upheaval. You have gained a lot of energy from this situation, from this connection, from this partnership, from this relationship. And it hasn't been an easy energy. It's been an overbearing energy. You really feel uncomfortable. You really feel uncomfortable about it. And it's time for you to shake things up so that love can be brought back into the situation. It's time for you to begin to work on things. It's time for you to begin to work on the relationships in your life to fix the energy so you can feel better about where you stand, about what you're going, or what you're doing. The Tower card lets me know that there's been disaster after disaster. There has been just situation after situation, conversation after conversation that has not gone in a positive way. And now it's time for you to take the action to shift that energy. You're having a revelation this week. You're having a revelation, possibly with this reading, that's telling you it's time. It's time. It's time for this energy to shift because you can't take it no more. I feel like you can't take it no more. I feel like you're on the edge. You're on the brink. You're ready to just throw in the towel and walk away. But Spirit's saying, you want love in your life. You want loving energy. You want loving relationships. You want loving connections. And it's time for you to change the ones that haven't been working out so you can bring them back to love. It's time for you to work on them. And it's time for you to invest your time. It's time for you to invest your time in those connections and those relationships. If it's a new relationship, it's time for you to change your own energy and move towards it. Begin to work on yourself and invest in that relationship. If it's a relationship you already have in your life, romantic or non-romantic, doesn't matter. It's time for you to make a shift in the energy. It's time for you to bring love back to the situation. It's time for you to begin to work on things and bring the other party in so that you guys can both invest on shifting the energy back to an energy of love. It's time for you to offer that support. Now, it could also be someone offering you support. We talked about this. It can go either way. But no matter what, how to bring that energy in is not going to change. A shift has to happen. Love has to be brought back into the situation, whether it's in a relationship you already have or it's in your own self, or if it's in a new relationship. It's time for you to invest some more energy into the situation so you can have victory. So you can have victory in whatever this calls out for you, whatever this means to you, however this resonates. Okay, Aquarius? But now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at how the negative energies of the Nine of Wands could affect you. So Spirit, how might the negative energies of the Nine of Wands affect Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How might the negative energies affect Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So we have, all right. So we have the Five of Swords coming out in the reverse. So what this tells me immediately is that with the Nine of Wands, we were talking about you being hesitant to move towards fixing a relationship, fixing a situation, changing the energy because you're on edge. Because you're on edge because the other person isn't quite open to fixing this situation. Now, this can go both ways. This could be you as well. But because of whatever that energy speaks to you, because of the conflict, because of the hesitancy of moving towards fixing whatever this is, it's going to keep you from opening. It's going to keep you from being open to changing the energy. It's going to cause more resentment, and it's going to keep growing, and it's going to keep building, and it's going to cause more conflict and more tension, more loss, more defeat. And it's going to keep growing and growing and growing and growing and growing until what I feel for you is that it's just going to go poof, and everything's going to fall apart. That's why it's time for you to take action. That's why it's time for you to take action on changing the situation. That's why it's time for you to have that rebirth. It's time for you to collaborate with the relationships in your life and begin to heal those relationships so that passion and a love for life can be brought back to those situations and those connections, those relationships. But if you continue to hold back, or they continue to hold back, if there is a delay in healing this energy, the resentment is just going to build and build and build and build and build and build and build until you can't take it anymore. And then you're just going to throw in the towel. And I feel that throwing in the towel is not what needs to happen at this time. It's not what needs to happen right now. You need to overcome this. You need to be open to change. You need to be open to releasing the resentment. So you have to begin to heal the situation. But I see this week, if you continue to hold back from healing the situation, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And it's going to push you even further and further down a rabbit hole. So really be careful with these energies. Okay, Aquarius? But now we're going to move forward, and we're going to look at the benefits of the positive energies, as well as how to best overcome the negative challenges. So Spirit, what are the benefits of the positive energies coming in for Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the benefits of the positive energies coming in for Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the benefits of the positive energies coming in for Aquarius? Oh, I love it. Now, this card did come out in the reverse, but Spirit told me it wasn't meant to be in the reverse. It was meant to be in the upright, so I'm switching it around. I'm going to do what Spirit says, and Spirit asked me to switch the card around. So what we have is we have the Lover's card and the Justice card. So bringing balance back to the relationships in your life, also being open to new love. We do have the Lover's card. This could be, dare I say it, twin flame, dare I say soulmate. Now, soulmates don't have to be romantic partners. They're anybody in our life that supports us and wants us to see us grow and wants to help us. So I feel like whatever this relationship, whoever this is talking about, this person really does support you and really does love you, but the energy is shifted in the connection. The energy is shifted in the relationship, and it's caused some sort of resentment, and it's time for you to work through that resentment so that you can come back into alignment with this person. Now, it could be a Gemini. It could be someone with Gemini energy in their chart. It could just be Gemini energy around you. But this speaks of two people seeing eye to eye. This speaks of two people coming back into alignment with another and beginning to support each other again with love and energy and supportiveness, in health and wealth, and all of that, and all the above. Now, this could also be a new relationship. It could also be bringing yourself back into a place of balance so you could have a new relationship. Now, this could be with a Libra, because this is a Justice card. But this speaks of balance. So no matter what this relationship is, balance will be restored as long as you're willing to do the work. As long as you're willing to collaborate, a rebirth is assured. So for the first week of this 2-week reading, really put yourself out there and start to heal the relationships. And for the second week, you'll start to see that that energy is shifting because you're working on things, because you're investing your time, and because of that, what was once misaligned will now come back into alignment. By making the proper choices, union will be assured. A rebirth and union will be reassured, and your relationships will come back into a place of fairness, back into a place of balance. But let's go and let's move forward, and now we're going to look at how to best overcome the negative energies. So Spirit, how can Aquarius best overcome the negative energies? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How can Aquarius best overcome the negative energies? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So we have the Eight of Swords. Now, normally, the Eight of Swords talks about isolation. It talks about self-imposed restriction. But what this tells me is that you need to be open to new perspectives. You need to be open to releasing the resentment in your relationships, in your life, so that you can move towards alignment. So you can come back to a place of balance. You have blocked yourself out from this healing, and it's time for you to take off the blinders. It's time for you to release the bondages. It's time for you to release yourself from this isolation, from this self-imposed imprisonment, and start to take action towards healing a situation, healing a relationship, healing a connection, and healing yourself. So you can release the heavy burdens that have collected because of the resentment that has been building in this connection, in this relationship. And it's time for you to really do the work. No longer hold back or be hesitant, but unrestrict yourself from this and go towards that healing. It could also be that for some of you, you have to restrict yourself from a person in your life. Now, we did talk about an energy of healing, but for some of you, you're going to try. You may fail, and that's okay because it was just showing you that you needed to walk away. Now, that's only a message for just a few of you, just a handful of you, because most of you have the power to really fix the relationships for this 2-week period. Okay, so it's time for you to really just go after that healing, go after working on things, and begin to shift that energy. All right, but now we're going to move forward, and we're going to look at the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative. So Spirit, what is the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative, for this 2-week period for Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aha, Aquarius! Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands, a victory. A victory coming out on the other side on top. Healing the situation, shifting the energy, coming back to a beautiful victory, a beautiful breakthrough. Doing what you need to do to create the action to have that victory. So this week, for this 2-week period, as you do the work, as you collaborate, a rebirth is assured, and a victorious rebirth is assured. Okay, Aquarius, well, those are your spiritual messages for this 2-week period. I hope they resonated with you. If so, please comment below. Let me know how. Also, Aquarius, if you're new to my channel and you like my content, please like, click, subscribe. Share this video with anybody you feel needs to hear it. Also, go ahead and hit that bell and select all if you want to be notified of my future content. You can also check me out over on Instagram at WowOracle. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me at WowOracle1111@gmail.com. Well, Aquarius is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, signing off from my channel WowOracle, saying thank you so much for being with me in this space. Thank you so much for connecting with me. And thank you so much for being open to the messages from Spirit. I hope you're able to take something from this reading to propel your life towards health, wealth, prosperity, love, and light. All right, Aquarius, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Much love from me to you. Namaste.